Hello everybody, this is Refresh and I'm here to do my first premiere draft for Bloomburrow. The traditional draft is not available yet because of some bugs in the system, so we're going to just jump to premiere draft for now. We'll come back to traditional draft when it becomes available again. We have a draft token, we're going to pay it and jump right in. Alright, we have Mora Trash Tactician, your first phase. You get that for every raccoon you control. When you expend 4, you gain 3 life. When you expend 8, exile the top 2 cards for your library. I don't expect me to do much expending 8, but it seems like a fun way to start. I've played with this and this. These are both good. I think that this can be pretty fun too. I guess the red, green is like the ramp colors. Is there anything on the lower end that I think is very strong? I mean, these are fun frogs, but I want to have some sort of repeatable way of getting them back, and I don't really see much of that right now. So I'll start with the Mora Trash Tactician. Maybe we can play the Expend deck. We'll see if we can get enough support on that to make it work here. I mean, you only really just need to ramp and play big things, so I guess this is a decent start. And even if you don't, I guess the Mora at least ramps by itself pretty simply, so we'll see how that goes. Let's see, we have the Wandertail Mentor fits well with that. It is a ramper and it can grow itself. I think Fabled Passage is pretty good too. The Bark Knuckle Boxer is reasonable, but I think I'd rather have the Mentor here just because with a Root Weaver wouldn't hurt as well. But I think we're just gonna start with the Mentor because it's like a better Root Weaver. Yeah, we'll start with that. Alright. Let's see. Put a counter on a creature you control. It fights a creature. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. You know, I'm in green and it seems reasonable. This doesn't seem bad. But I think that the ability for this to do all sorts of things, I think makes it better. What does this do? Draw 2 cards if the gift was promised. I mean, that's okay. But yeah, I think we'll start with this. Just because it's a big card, it triggers the expend by itself, and then it has a lot of different options. And you know, fighting a creature token is not the worst thing in the world, even as it is. So we'll just take the big one right here. Alright, what do we have? For each mana and its activation cost, tap an untapped creature you control rather than pay that mana. I don't know if I want to. It seems a little slow. It looks like we're running. Oh, this is an expend 4. Let's see what it create a food. Okay, whenever you expend, it gets +1/+1. That seems okay. Not amazing, but I guess Veteran Guard Mouse is an option if I wanted to lean a little bit more into red here. And Tempest Angler, non-creature spells. I think we're just gonna try to stay in my lane for now and see what I can do. Yeah. So this, yeah. Let's just. This is better if you can go wide, I think, is what this is. It's not what raccoons are known for. Teapot deals 2 damage to each opponent. That seems okay. I mean, this is also pretty reasonable in its colors. But let's take the expend payoff here. We're really just trying to do that. I could also take the Root Weaver, but I'm going to take the payoff for now. And then War Squeak. I mean, it's a very aggressive card here. I think we'll take the green land that can add counters to our creatures. It seems like a good payoff here. Let's see, exile the top card of your library. I mean, it's not great, but I guess it's a card. What else am I looking at? This destroys a thing. This, it's not doing a lot either. Yeah, I mean, nothing here is really in what I'm doing. We'll take the Pathmaker and maybe we'll play it. Maybe we won't. Overprotect is a great card. I think that's the pick. Yeah, I don't think anything really competes with this. This is quite the strong combat trick. Okay, Hidden Grotto, Surveil. Creature gets Vigilance and Reach. And then target player draws 2 cards. If a gift... I guess this is a way for me to ditch a card, like a land that I don't need, and get more cards. We'll see. This is not what we're doing. Instant sorceries. I mean, I don't think we have any. We'll take the Cutthroat. I don't know if we'll play this or not, but it's possible. I like the Duo because it's in what my deck is trying to do. Again, I'm not really sure with how this archetype plays out. It's my first time trying to put it together. But we have all these expend things, and then I would like to get a little bit more mana generation if possible. And then I don't really care for either of these. I'll take this and not play it. What do we have here? Zorline Cosmos Collar. Not in color. I don't think... I mean, it looks strong, but... I don't think that's what I'm doing here. Blooming Blast deals 2 damage. Okay, that seems good. This passed back around last time, so I'm going to hold that. One of these passed back around last time, too. So I think I am on team deal 2 damage for 2 mana, and then maybe do another one for a treasure. Seems good. How many... Do I have a lot of any particular type? I have a lot of raccoons. This is a possibility, but I think I'd rather take something a little bit more immediate. Like the Root Weaver. I think that's a good start. These Offspring cards might not be bad as well as like some top end, but I think we'll start with Root Weaver just to ramp into the big cards. I don't know what the big cards are. I guess this could be one of them, but I feel like this has a good chance of coming back around. Conduct Electricity, I guess, is another thing. And yeah, I don't know. This, I think, is more of a constructed card. So we'll start with the Root Weaver. And here, we don't really have the Duo. We have, I guess, the Charger. Oh, we'll take another Blooming Blast. That's a removal spell. What does this do? Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, exile cards on the top of your library until exile a non-land card, you may cast it by discarding a card rather than paying. It seems good. Can I splash for this? I guess I have this. I think I want to take the removal though. Okay, that's a way of dealing damage. I'm passing this. I don't care. This is really not what my deck is trying to do. Conduct Electricities. I think the only thing that's really competing here, and I'm gonna take the Slinger for sure. It's a nice beefy little card. Okay. I mean, that's okay. Whenever I expend 4, target creature control gets trample. I think I have a lot of 2s. I think getting a 3 is not the worst thing here. Whenever... Okay. It's a food. I can ramp with this. That's not bad. Curious Forger, you may forage. If you do, return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. That's actually not bad either. In fact, I know this isn't a raccoon card, but it might be a little bit more what I want to do in terms of just getting back to the card. Okay, during your turn you may cast... That's not what we're trying to do. We could take the Roughshod Duo. I think that's the only card in color that really matters here. Yeah, we're not really doing instant sorcery, so I think Roughshod Duo is where it's at for us. And then... Nothing here is really fitting what my deck is trying to do. I guess I could take another one of these and just put it aside. Conduct Electricity or Polywallop. How are we doing on frogs? No frogs. I guess it still costs less. Do I have any big creatures? Twice its power. I guess that's just still good enough as it is, right? We'll do 1 Conduct Electricity. Here, nothing is in color. I'm going to take this Changeling and not play it. Here, we'll take... Oh, the Rampager came back around. I think that's fine. Probably be better than this. This is kind of more of a rabid card, I think. I'm not 100% certain. Not playing any of those. We'll take the Harvester and not play it. I guess we could play one of these. We're not going to play a Tempest Angler, I don't think. Brambleguard Captain. Where is target creature? That seems okay. Mind of the Meek. Where X is the number of creatures you control. So that cares about going wide. I think this is just strong. Even though it's like we're not playing mice, the ability for this to do a lot of damage probably makes it good in my deck as well. So we'll take that. Wouldn't mind things like the Tree Guard Drew as well, if that comes back around. Red would be really good too if I was in color, but it's not in color. Whenever you cast a non-creature or artist spell, no, that's not what we're doing. Playful Shove deals 1 damage to any target and draw a card. That could be okay. Take out the trash, deals 3 damage to target creature. No, that's... I think 3 damage is probably better for me, even... And then I have a lot of raccoons. So I could loot with that. I could also take Longstock Brawl. I think both of these are reasonable. I think this is a little bit less conditional. So we'll take this one. But part of me is wondering if I should be taking Playful Shove. Let's do it. I think the fact that it bounces itself is good. Let's see. I mean, it's a nice strong card. Whenever you expend 4, deal 2 damage. I can take another Teapot Slinger. But I think I'm doing okay on 4s. Well, this is also a 4. War Squeak is okay, but I wouldn't mind the Root Weaver, but yeah, let's take this big guy. This seems like it could be fun. The Gecko. No. I like Overprotect. Feels good in my deck. I am passing on another Root Weaver. I would like that, but I think Overprotect is kind of what my deck needs. What is this? 2, or you control another lizard. Gain control of that creature. Gains haste. I guess it's a way of finishing. Due to this spade, gets trample. Patchwork Banner. Choose creature type. This ramps and powers a creature type. I have a lot of raccoons. I might take this and ramp on raccoons, or power my raccoons. Oh, I guess I'm going to. We'll take the root. We'll take this. Yeah, I think this is not bad. Keep my ramp going. And then, what does this do? Each other scroll or food you control. We're not really doing the scroll or food thing. I guess this just draws a card. That might be fine. Gift a few creatures you control. That seems good. If it gives target creature against first strike. I mean, this is a go wide kind of card. I could also just raccoon. Or rally. No, I guess we're taking that. Alright. Might of the Meek. I don't think we're playing any of these, right? Yeah. Grotto. I guess I could play Grotto. Let's reveal could be good. The War Squeak. Okay. I don't think I'm playing this, but it's a card. I'll take this and not play it. We have 2 lands, so we just gotta cut 1 card right now. And then we'll 2 cards, and we should be in this pretty quickly. Let's see. Removal, cards, tricks, ramp, expend 4 ramp, profit draws a card. Seems good. This is maybe. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Seems good. As long as you can roll a token. Gets +2/+0 and has trample. We're not really on the token, so we'll cut that. Mouse Soldier, that seems good. That seems good. That seems good. That's fine. Conduct electricity is fine. Head of the Homestead. I guess that's a token creator, but that's not really what we're trying to do with this deck. This is another way of potentially getting more card advantage, but I think I'm good with 4s, so I gotta cut something probably from the bottom here. Let's see. Wish I had some card draw. Maybe that's why I need this Pathmaker. Oh, I guess I could take this as a card draw, but I don't feel like that's what I want with my deck, because I'm not like a go wide deck really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 things that cost 4 more. But I guess you can combine other things as well to get there. So let's see. Turn target permanent card. Yeah. Guess I could cut the Pawn Prophet. The Baker's Bane duo. How are we doing on creatures? 16. I think the creatures are okay. Valley Rally may be the one. But I do like that I can swing and just do a pile of damage. And we aren't a hugely high curve deck, right? Yeah, 3. We're still curvy though. We definitely want to play a number of cards here. Do I want to get rid of the links? I guess it's just a 5/4 for 3. Do I cut the links and then play with this? I have less 5-mana cards, but I think that this is okay. Maybe the other Teapot Slinger would have been better than the links now in retrospect, but I guess this is the deck. We're going to see if we can make this work. Alright, I don't love it, but I mean, I have it 2 into a 4. I guess that's something. Okay, play this. Not removal. That's good. Do we do this one? I think we do this one. And then we can Patchwork Banner to make these stronger. Okay. So now they're not attacking. They could trade with that. But I think trading 2 for 1 is not the worst. So let's play this. Play this. And choose Raccoon. And then I have Overprotect. So I think we're just going to attack with this Slinger. I don't think they're taking this block. Oh, wow. Alright. I mean, if they want to take the blowout, I'll take it. Yeah. That was a blowout. That was gonna take my opponent down. Right, we are continuing with the next game. Okay, we have our colors. We have things to cast. I think this is okay. Okay, we're gonna start with the Force because casting Pawn Prophet on 2 seems like a good plan. Let's get the Pawn Prophet going. Okay, that's a stronger card than what I have. We are going to probably take the Roughshod Duo and play that. Pretty good. We'll play this, and then I guess this is fine. It pumps this, and we'll make it trade 2 for 1 if they block, so that's fine. You know what? I kind of want to keep this. Okay. They have 2 mana, so there could be a lot of things happening. I can play this to beat down one of these. Probably... Let's fight... I mean, they could have a trick. But I think it's still worth it. Let's try it. We will make this stronger. And then you are gonna... Does destroying this matter? I don't think it does. Let's just put a counter on. If they have removal, it's going to be bad for that. Let's put it on. But let's still do it. I mean, it's just... Do they have removal? Swing with this. They can only block with 1 card. Okay. Can they kill me? I don't think it's worth blocking. I guess we'll make this block. Because I just counterattack for the win, right? Unless they have exactly the Wrath. I mean, they can pump to keep this alive, but yeah, well, I guess we'll see what they have. Oh, I see. Gain some life, get some big eyes. Okay, okay. That's fine. I still think I send all, right? And then I can Valley Rally and overprotect. Seems cool. Swing. Okay. We will overprotect here. And then if we Valley Rally, we don't even need that, we just do that. Give this more damage. Do a giant pile of damage. Oh, yeah, or win outright. Didn't even count. Alright, 2-0. This is much better than my sealed. Let's keep going. It's not an amazing hand because these 2 cards are kind of dead to me, but I think we're gonna still keep it. Maybe we can ping something off and yeah, we'll see. This helps a lot. I mean, do I just shoot that? No, we're gonna play our good card here. Nope, not blocking that. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I definitely spend 4 this turn. Playing 2 2/2s, either Playful Shove and... Let's go ahead and Playful Shove this, and then Tree Root Weaver. Okay. And we'll play this to ramp forward. Pretty good. Pretty good ramp. Just play this, I guess, because that'll pump this. And then we'll just go to combat and swing with this. Some sort of removal spell. Do I spend this right now and then homestead after that? I don't think so. I think I just do this and get the benefits here. Swing now doesn't actually make sense because of the bad trade here, so we'll just pawn profit and draw another card. That's better. We won't be attacking. Good card. So my question is, do I take it or do I chump? And if I chump, I guess I can chump the pawn profit, bring it back with the forager. We'll just chump. This going to the graveyard is not bad because of the forager. Okay, that was a strong play. We're going to play this. And then if I swing all, I think I should be able to punch at least something through and maybe get some trades here. And then maybe I'll get something back. Okay. Go all. Go team. Alright. So I can Blooming Blast to finish this off. I think killing this is higher priority. So overprotecting there. And then butting the other one. Do this. And then we'll just take these hits and Blooming Blast this one. Cast this. Yeah. And we'll finish off. I guess this is better to kill right now. Take him down low. Oh, drats. That's good. That makes it harder for me to punch through, but I guess I can just get it back with the forager. So, play this. Play the forager. We just need to finish my opponent off, and I think the best shot I have is getting in with... Oh, I can... Wait. Target permanent card. Okay. I'm going to forage away the instance. Yep. Submit 3. And then we're going to grab the Teapot Slinger, because it's the most likely to finish my opponent off. No attacks. Do I trade these? What am I trading here? I'm going to trade the whole lot for this one creature. I don't think so. We're going to no block. I just need to expend some stuff and I'll get there, right? Now we've gone wider again. I can't quite punch through this fork because they're going to take exactly one. No. So as long as they draw nothing, I should be able to win this one on the counterattack. Okay, well. I have this as an instant. I guess I can just shoot their biggest blocker down. Which is probably this one, right? So shoot this, and then hit this. Two to their face. Remove a blocker. And we won that one. It was really a top deck war, and I got there. Okay, we're 3-0. Continue going. No, we cannot keep, like, have exactly one card and it doesn't even do anything. This is better. We'll keep this. And then a removal and a Valley Rally. And Head of the Homestead. I think we're going to put the Head of the Homestead down because I can't cast it. Alright, well now I can cast it. Okay, return another creature. If you do, put a... That seems strong. I think we just have to shoot that now. So let's go ahead and do that. Bang. No, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to beat this guy. That's a big one. I kind of fixed him to play that too. Well, we're going to raccoon this. My opponent had a better hand than me. I don't know that. I mean, I could play this and make this a 6/5, in which case it could trade for hugs. Guess that could give me a turn. It's probably going to be better than Teapot Slingering this turn, because, well, I guess if I play this, it's a 4/5. I can block one of the other two. Yeah. And then do this to... Okay. All right. We're not in a great place. I'm still not drawing the stuff that I actually want. I'm going to play this, and we're going to put a counter on... Probably on the Teapot Slinger. Okay, so they don't have the trick. That's a plus. All I have is Valley Rally though, so I think I'm just going to have to hold it for now. And just stay on the defense. My opponent is like playing my deck, but it's It looks a little stronger. Well, not quite stronger, but... Okay, we are flooding, so we're definitely on the losing end of this one. They swing everything. Yeah, I'll survive, but it won't be pretty. Okay, I don't think I can win this one anymore. They swing all. I live this time, but not next time. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this one unless I can draw something amazing. Land is not amazing. Okay, well, we lost, but at least we tried. So in Magic the Gathering, if you flood and your opponent does not, then you lose. That's exactly what's happening here. Yep. Go ahead and play this. Give them a food. Give this for a strike. And we're still losing it in the end. That one was a bit out of my control. I mean, you know, just drew lands, and that's how you lose at Magic the Gathering sometimes. Not something I get to choose. Alright, we'll see if we can earn another win. It's a bit of a slow hand, but I think I can keep it. Team Frogs here. As long as there's 7 more. Okay, that's pretty cool. We have 4 mana, but we don't have any way of getting 4 mana of goodness out of it, so I think we just play the 3. That's pretty good. That was really strong. No block. Okay. Well, we are on team 5 men at least. That's a thing. We will play this guy and eat their enchantment. Whenever another non-token bird you control enters, create a 1/1. Okay. Well, let's see, what can I do? This thing is going to beat me in the air unless I can find some kind of way of dealing with it. Or apply so much pressure that... I'm not going to block if I swing. I think that's okay. Yeah, because I have overprotect, so I think I swing. And I do not... Yeah, okay, let's go to combat, we'll swing. And then I have the Homesteader to hold me over. So we'll play this. Oh, they have another one. I'm pretty sure I can't win this one right now. I'm gonna need something quite amazing, and that's definitely not what I'm getting here. Let's see, what can I do? If I play this, then I'll have 3 mana left. And I can cast a Forager. I can't really get that back. I need to try to get that back if I can. I play the Teapot Slinger. I guess that creates some ground defense. But I'm going to lose in the air very quickly without some kind of removal for the air. But yeah, I guess all they can do right now is try to hold the ground. I guess I'm okay with trading this for the Shucker. Yeah, they've got the board. I'm gonna need something well better than what I have right now. Well, is there any way for me to punch through and win, is the question. And I think the answer is no, right? Even if I swing with this, overprotect, Blooming Blast to get a little bit more damage, Playful Shove to push something else aside. I know you have the mana to do all that, right? Yeah, I think we're just gonna full send here. And we'll lose, but we're gonna do it in a fashionable way. Interesting. So they're letting 3/4 damage through. This is 5, 6, 7. And I can push it through here so I can get 1 more damage. And then I can Blooming Blast away. Get them a treasure, and if I shoot, this is gonna do 2 through. It's gonna do 3. That's not even blocking. I'm gonna lose, but I'm gonna lose in style. It was really close. I think there must have been a way through this, and maybe that was shooting the oh, I missed it. I missed lethal. I needed to hit Blooming Blast on the 2/4 blocker because that would have reduced its life further, and then the 2 extra damage from the trampling creature, which I think I forgot that had trample, or had not noticed that, would have gone through and I would have actually killed my opponent that turn. So I missed lethal. That was my bad. It's kind of a slow hand. I think we're gonna mulligan. Okay, this is a better hand. We have more things that we can do, so we'll keep this and probably pitch. I think the Pawn Prophet is gonna go. All right, let's get the Tree Root Weaver out. Oh, they're doing the exact same thing. Alright. Play this. We're gonna surveil, and do I want the 5th land? I guess it's okay. You know what? I don't need the 5th. Oh no, we do need the 4th actually. We need the 4th. Okay. So we're gonna play this. Oh, double Weaver, okay. Ooh, that hurts. Alright, well. Let's see. I can play this. For each raccoon I control, that's just one. But when you expend 4, you gain 3 life. Or do I play just this? I think I want to expend 4, so let's go ahead and just play this. Keep the Blooming Blast and hold. Oh, that's a big boy. Alright, oh, I do another land. I don't like that. We'll choose red. Okay. Let's play this. And we'll play the Bloomburrow Captain. And then, let's see, I've gone to 4. If I get to 8, I can exile the top 2. I'm not going to get there yet. The mean of combat X is, that becomes a 4/4. I can't really punch through this Junk Blade Bruiser with that. So I think we're on team do nothing this turn. Sure. Doesn't matter. No attacks on the turn. Ooh, I don't like that. Looks like we're going to lose Mera. That's my guess. I think it's scarier because it's a rare. But I think that the Bloomburrow Captain is actually more dangerous. My opponent's definitely playing more cards and I'm playing less lands. And look how much they dumb is just 3 lands. But I don't think I'm going to do very well. Unless I can start drawing a lot more action. Like my opponent has. Alright, let's go back to my turn. Okay, I mean that's not ideal, but I guess it's another land. Alright, I think at some point I'm going to have to double block and then just, yeah, this is going to be bad. Okay, put it on you. And I can't swing, so no attacks on the turn. Oh, wow, that's really clever. Get that, they get that back. It does more damage, you know? Pretty sure I've lost. I mean, I'm not sure that there's any way to get out of this at this point. My opponent just kind of has everything going on here. Yeah, and I've drawn just lands. You know, and what happens when that happens? I've said it before, and I'll say it again. You lose at Magic the Gathering when all you do is draw lands. I'm just gonna take the hit here. I mean, if I lose this, I'm gonna have nothing. I'm gonna have nothing, like I think, in any regard here, because I can't even kill anything with this blooming gift. So we are in deep doo doo, as they would say. Well, this is a little too late, but I guess I'll take this. We have the food token now. And we lose next turn. This is what is going to happen. Yeah, I can't do much about that. Okay, so is there any chance for me to survive this? Let's see. I'm gonna have to block. I'm gonna get 3 life, so I'm at 9 effectively, and they have 11 damage coming at me. So I can do this block like this, and then this 8 coming at me. I can soak up 3 by like blocking like this, right? I soak up 3 damage, and then I'm taking 5 damage, and then I can just do this. Okay, so we'll go to blocks. The removal. Okay, that's annoying. I'm gonna eat the food. Wait, no, what are you doing? Tap this for colorless, and this. No, wait, that's not right. Colorless and green. then eat this food. Yeah, it doesn't work because they're still going to do twice as much damage here. And I'm just going to shoot. I'm dead. I'm very dead. But I can at least take out a creature as I die. Yeah, I mean, they got me. And you just run the line. Alright. Go for it. Put me out of my misery. This goes to show as an example as to Flood, or Mana Screw beats Flood. Like, they had 3 lands the entire game. They had 2 sources, additional sources of mana. They only needed to get to 5, and look what happened. Like, I just drew lands, and my creatures, you know, they removed everything that I had, and then managed to just destroy me on the backswing. So, you know, the random Nargod was not kind to me this game, but you know, my opponent did well with the resources that they had, and I certainly did not. And you know, if I had known that I was going to draw more lands, I probably would have milled that land right away. But I needed the 4th to get my things active, and you know, my opponent had basically all the right answers for everything that I had going on, so I wasn't able to establish anything, and then I lost. And you know, I went 3-3. I think that this deck had the potential to do a lot better than it did. I certainly lost those last 3 in some brutal successions there. And let's, you know, I'm not too upset about this, other than the fact that, you know, RNG tends to decide more than its fair share of games of Magic the Gathering. But you know, I still think that this format is interesting, and I'd like to explore it some more. We'll claim our prizes here, which is 1,000 gems and 2 packs. We'll open those packs now. Alright, here we have the Dual Port Mage. Oh, this is kind of interesting. If one or more creatures would leave the battlefield without drawing, and it gets to return another creature that you control, that's probably good enough to take. I have heard that blue is not the best color in this format, but I think that this is strong enough that it's going to overcome my concerns about blue. And, you know, it's a frog combination, so then you get cards like the Sticky Tongue Sentinel and other things that'll just bounce your own creatures, and that is probably good enough to make it work out. So that is the pick there. And then here we have the Thunder Trap Trainer. Okay, you can draw a non-creature non-land. I mean, this could be good if you have enough non-creatures and non-lands. I don't think I'm going to take that first. I'd rather have the payoffs first before taking the cards that are going to enable those payoffs or help you get more of those payoffs. I think between all of these things, I like Banishing Light. It's a good removal spell. It does what it needs to do. I also like the Curious Forager because it does get you a card back. So it's you have to forage, so you're going to lose a food or you're going to lose a number of cards in your graveyard. But getting the card back from your graveyard to your hand, it does make this a 2-for-1, and it does leave a body on the board. So I really like that, and it's probably going to be my pick. Although, you know, the Starseer Mentor is interesting, and I might take that as well, just because the squirrel isn't going to do it for me in terms of trying something new, and I haven't played bats yet. But I think if I wanted to pick the right pick, I think it'd be the squirrel here, and the Starseer Mentor is the fun pick, trying something new pick. So that is that. Let's go ahead and open one of each of the other packs as long as I'm here. I have Area the Beguiler. This is not a card that you want to first pick in this format because auras aren't as much of a thing, although you do have one aura right there, but it's not even in color, right? So that's not the pick for me. Slickshot Lockpicker is interesting to me as a card for the format that it's in, because getting a card back out of your graveyard and being able to recast that is probably good enough. And I like the plot mechanic quite a bit. And so that is the pick there, probably over Skewer the Critics, which is a good card, don't get me wrong, and then everything else I think is a little bit less than that. And as for Murder, I don't like Judith. You know, I've played against Judith, and she was really scary at the time, but I've come to realize that with a lot of people, Judith isn't that good. Like, you just don't go off with Judith the way that you want to. I might take her, like, if she wheels, but not on the first pick. Between all of the rest of these, I think Gadget Technician is probably the pick for me. It's a value. It's a 2-for-1 body. It can surprise and get a lot done, and I like that a lot. Meddling Youth, I think, is in a great color combination, but the actual card itself is just kind of mediocre. Alright, here's Ixalan. Let's see, this is an X spell, huh? Where it is X is the greatest power, and then whenever you create a dinosaur to equal the power. You know, I would take this just because it's a mythic, But I don't think it's actually the correct pick. Let me see here. The correct pick probably for me would be Staunch Crewmate. I think that's a pretty good value pick. And so that'll probably be my pick in this particular pack. Here we go. Asinine Antics. Okay, everybody turns into an ass. That's interesting. I don't know if I want to take this early, but it is a kind of removal spell. I do like Impact Tremors. It's a fun card. I don't think it's the right card in this format, but it is a fun card. And I might take it just because of that. Yeah, I'm not sure that anything here is all that exciting, so I could take the fun card of Impact Tremors. I could try this Asinine Antics thing. It's just, I feel like it's a little bit... your opponent still has all the creatures, right? They just become 1/1s. So I think the correct pick is probably this one. Maybe this is okay as well. And that's that. And finally, we have March of the Machine. I don't think Complete the Circuit is what we're trying to do here. It's a little expensive, and you need to cast something else after. I mean, yes, it does have Convoke, but you need to cast something else after it. That's not going to be what we're going to be doing here. I like Invasion of Argamon. The ability to create a treasure, then discard to draw a card is pretty good. I also like the Invasion of Xerix. I like the payoff for flipping the Invasion of Xerix a little bit better, because that Vertex Paladin is quite a bit of fun. So that's probably going to be the pick for me in terms of this particular pack. And that is going to be it for me. Let me know what you thought about the games and the draft in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more of my videos, you can hit subscribe. This is Refresh. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.